Hello, Math 180 team. It is I, Mr. Carlson, and I'm not here today. So, good news for you. You guys just have to deal with Mecha Carlson for today. Today, we're going to be looking at Lesson 5. We're skipping over Lesson 4 because obviously I'm not there, and I don't think we ever want to play Rate Race again. Anyway, you know you're looking at the right page if you see this brain teaser on here. Solve this riddle. Not much of a riddle, if I'm being honest, but we'll read through it anyway. Half my price added to my full price is equal to $3.60. The sum of my digits is 6, and if you bought 3 of me, I would cost somewhere between $7 and $8. What price am I? Well, if you guys like having everything spoiled for you, I'm going to go ahead and work through it right now. But if you want to think about it, you should pause me for just a sec. Okay, when I look at this, I think that these two guys are just kind of ways to check your work or ways to maybe help you start making some guesses about this. But really all we need is this piece here. Half my price added to my full price is equal to $3.60. Think of the way that we've done box breaking the last couple of days. Here is my brick. And let me see, this is going to be, let's try that again. This is the full price of my item. Okay, and then I'm going to add another half of that right here. And if we think about it, this half, we could cut this full one into 2 halves also. And now suddenly we have 3 halves, don't we? So this altogether is going to be $3.60. So in order to find out how much this costs, let's divide this 360 into the number of parts we've got. So 360 divided by 3. Use your calculator if you need it. And that turns into 120. So that means that each of our bricks is $1.20. 120. Oops, I don't know what 120 looks like. That's $1.20, I promise. Okay, cool. So, is our answer 120? No, not exactly, because this was 1.5 times our price, right? So my full price was right here. So we just put those together and we get $2.40. Which you'll notice, 2 plus 4 add up to 6. And then if we do 3 of these, 3 times 240 is going to be, what is that? $7.20. I'm fairly sure. Look, check my work, but I'm going with it. $2.40. Hooray, guys, we've done it. How cool. All right. So now into our actual lesson for today. Our try it for today says Amy and Bob are medical illustrators. What is a medical illustrator? You should probably ask Siri or Google or something. I've never heard of it. Amy's paid $2,400 every 2 weeks, and Bob is paid $5,000 every 4 weeks. Who is paid at the higher rate? So the trick for these problems is that they certainly make Bob's payment sound really nice, because they give him this big old number. But you'll notice that it takes him 4 weeks to earn this $5,000, where it only takes Amy 2 weeks to earn her $2,400. So it's kind of a tougher comparison than we think. That said, they gave us a graph right here that should make it pretty easy. Who is paid at the higher rate? Well, whose line is steeper? And it looks like it's Bob's right here. So we're going to say that Bob is paid at a higher rate. If you want to know exactly how this works, just take your numbers and divide. So in red over here, this is Amy. Amy makes $2,400, and she makes it every 2 weeks. So we can divide here and find out that she makes $1,200 per week. And Bob, on the other hand, makes $5,000. Let me get a big Bob on here. Bob makes $5,000 every 4 weeks. So we can divide that in our calculator, which comes out to $1,250 per week. So we can see that we're correct. Bob does make a little bit more money than Amy does. All right. Cool. What on earth am I doing? Oh, look, who knows? All right, we answered the question. Here you go, Bob. I'll give you your $5,000 back. There we go. Okay. So the next couple of examples just walk us through that process a little bit slower. All right. Rashida is purchasing mini solar panels. Store A sells 3 panels for $15.39, and Store B sells 4 panels for $19.20. We want to know which store sells mini solar panels at a higher rate, and we want to come up with numbers to prove it. So when you see a problem like this, it's very easy to just use your graph and get your answer and think that you're good. But if they ask you for dollars per panel, you're stuck if you don't know how to divide to find it. So let's make our prediction first. I look at my graph and I see that store A is steeper. So I'm going to say that store A is going to sell panels at a higher rate. Let's go ahead and check Store A's number. What did they give us? They said Store A, 3 panels, $15.39. So to check our rate here, I should just take that total of $15.39 and divide it by the 3 panels of the cost. What's this going to come out to? Calculator, help me. It's $5.13 each. I'm actually not working with a calculator, so if I'm wrong, please catch me. Then on the other side, Store B is right here, and they sell 4 panels at $19.20. So let's divide our total $19.20 by 4. That's going to be almost 5. This is going to turn into $4.80 each. $4.80. Let me check that really fast. Yep, looks good. $4.80 per panel. So our prediction was that Store A was going to sell at a higher rate, and check it out. Higher number right there, higher price. We were totally correct. Our prediction was correct because Store A has got, here I guess it's a worse deal because they're charging you more money. So you probably want to go for the cheaper one. Looking good? Okay. I like to color code these guys, match up your values, and divide as appropriate, and then you can just compare your values to see which one's better. Another example if you need it. At Store A, the cost of 2 pounds of corn is $4, and at Store B, the cost of 3 pounds of corn is $5.61. Which one sells corn at a lower rate? Did it say lower rate last time? No, it said higher rate last time. So this one's lower rate. We want to know which one's the better deal this time. Well, if you want to spend less money, you should probably be shopping at Store B, because their graph is not as steep as Store A's graph. Let's check this and just make sure. So Store A are more expensive, we think. 2 pounds, $4. That's simple enough. Store A is $4 for 2 bags. That's $2 per pound. Store B down below has 3 pounds at $5.61. So for B, let's put our $5.61 on here and divide by 3, which equals, oh goodness, I have no idea what this is. 13, $1.87? I'm going to pause and check and see if that's right. Confirmed. Listen, guys, never doubt yourselves. All right, we can handle it. Oh, crap, why isn't it writing? There we go. $1.87 per pound. So at this point, we're going to go check. We want the better deal, the lower rate, which means that we should be choosing Store B. Store B was correct. Looking good. Okay. For your practice right here. If you want to actually practice, I recommend you pause for a couple of seconds because I'm going to start putting answers on the screen. I don't even know what the questions are. I just looked at the answer key and now I'm going to give those to you. All right. So let's check this out. I think our answer for number 3. Okay. So for practice number 3, I'd like you guys to check your work on these. We're comparing center A to center B and seeing who pays us more for our recycling of copper. We've got center A coming in at $2.30 per pound and center B at $2.45 per pound. So if you want the most money for your copper, you should be choosing center B right here. In number 4, we're comparing avocado prices. Anna is selling avocados for $1.45. I believe that's per pound. I'm not really looking at the problem, so it might be each. Ben is selling them for $1.10 each. So who's got the higher rate? That's going to be Anna, which of course means you should be buying from Ben if you have the choice. All right. Last page. Here's our exit ticket. It says a market sells 3 plums for $6.60 and a grocery store sells 4 plums for $9.60. We want to find the better deal here. Which place sells plums at a lower rate? Please don't just answer the question. I want you guys to come up with numerical evidence rather than just using the graph right here. Go ahead and take care of that. When you're wrapped up, you can put your book away and go grab a Chromebook. At least I think that's what I'm leaving as far as directions for the sub. So I will see you guys on Wednesday, which is tomorrow. Catch you later.